Sorry again about the technical difficulties. Hopefully we're okay for now. Well, the Sixers just revealed that that Allen Iverson is going to get a statue, and that'll be, I believe it's on April 12th. I have to double check that, but that is true that he is going to be getting a statue. 5:40 left to go in the first half of this ball game. And here we go. Sixers are on the offensive side now. Buddy Hield catches, shoots for three on the far wing. Can't get it. Mo Bamba leaps up for the rebound over Nick Richards. And a little turnaround putback. Oh, man, that was nice. It was actually more of a turnaround hook shot. And it was now 5:24 left to go in the second quarter. So the Sixers are down by 4. The Charlotte Hornets have been able to put up a lot of points in this quarter. Please don't tell me that the internet went out. Please don't tell me that it went out. Okay. 5:08 left. Why isn't this updating? There it is. What's up, man? William says I'm back. I know. 4:54 left in the second quarter. Maxey gets the little toss-up. And now let's get it back from Kyle Lowry. He tries to lay it up, and it goes, and we're going to say it was a goaltending call. And Maxey will get fouled 2, I believe. Yep, Cody Martin got called for a shooting foul. So Richards leaped up over the net and got called for the goaltend. It was a nice little scoop and score by Tyrese Maxey, and that's, of course, the right call because Richard reached up, and it went over the rim. All right, 4:47 remaining in the second quarter. Philadelphia down by 4 points. Maxey's at the foul line, puts it up, and he gets the friendly roll. That makes it 52-49 with 4:45 left to go in this second quarter. So Maxey gets the three-point opportunity to fall. And now, Charlotte with the ball. Here's Bridges. Right-handed hook shot over Harris. Got it. Miles Bridges able to get an easy 2. 10 points and 7 boards. Maxey swings it around the timeline. It goes inside the B-ball Paul, who scoops and scores with the right hand. So Paul Reed able to just get 5 points. That's his second bucket of the day. Reed plays good defense on the other side as Micic misses the layup. Reed contested it, and the Sixers got a rebound, but a loose ball foul called on Seth Curry, a former Philadelphia 76er who was traded for James Harden along with Ben Simmons and Andre Drummond, as he would get sent in that trade with Simmons and Drummond to Brooklyn. 4:10 remaining in the second quarter. Philadelphia down by 3. The last time that the Hornets won at the Wells Fargo Center was back in 2022. It's been a little bit of time since they won since. Campaign on the drive to the basket. Gives it back up to B-ball Paul. How about a behind-the-back bounce pass to Tobias Harris, who cuts backdoor and finishes with a two-handed slam. Harris got the dunk. And a nice low play call, too, by the Sixers. They're down by 1. That is nice, and that's what you want to see from Toby. Oh, nice play, too, drawn up by Nick Nurse. Bridges steps back, pulls up for 3. He gets it into the face of Tobias Harris. Man, oh man, he's just such a very good shooter. The Sixers have made 19 assists on 20 field goals. Harris grabs the offensive rebound off of Maxey's missed shot. Harris almost got it stolen away. Has to pass it out to Buddy Hield. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. Hield with an across-court pass all the way to Maxey. Maxey tries to scoop it up and in with the right hand. Can't get it. Paul Reed trying to fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds as it heads towards the Sixers baseline, and they're going to say that Reed touched it last. It went out, and Cody Martin got the defensive rebound. What's up, Grace? What is good? Grace is here. Hey, JJ, I've been under the weather. Thanks so much for coming on here. Sandra's also here, too. I'm sorry I can't display your chats tonight. 57-53. Curry has it over at the top of the key. Behind the back bounce pass all the way to Micic. 5 seconds left to go. Micic puts it up over Campaign and somehow got it to go. off the backboard. A turnaround jumper by Vasilije Micic with 2:42 left to go. Sixers turn it over on a bad pass by Campaign. Micic got the steal. Bridges is at the top of the key, and Micic gives it all the way back to Caleb Martin. They swing it around the timeline. Bridges on the far wing. On the right side, puts up a three, can't get it. 2:15 left to go. Offensive rebound by Caleb Martin. All right, 2:12 left to go. And the Sixers, as the screen freezes for a quick second, they have it on the other side. Buddy Hield catches, shoots, puts up a three, and that goes in and out. So Miles Bridges could not hit a three. Grant Williams gets it on the low block going up against Tyrese Maxey. He's about 6 inches taller than him. Micic drives it over towards the right side of the baseline. No. Williams follow through. Yes. An 8-point lead for Charlotte. And the Sixers just playing really sloppy basketball. They just cannot stop guys in the paint. That's been the main problem ever since Embiid went down. Payne finds Maxey on the near wing three. Got it. So Tyrese Maxey keeping the 76ers afloat in this game. 14 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds for Reese. Vasilije Micic controlling the offense on the other side for Charlotte. He'll try to take it over towards the right wing. Harris almost got the steal. Bridges back to Micic. Micic inside. Tries to go up with a shot. It's denied by Ball. Harris trying to take it coast to coast. Kicks it out to Payne. Far wing three. Off the mark. And Martin grabs the rebound. That's Caleb Martin. Man, Paul Reed's defense just denying Micic at the rim off the 2-footer. 48 remaining in the second quarter. That is 48 seconds. And there's Seth Curry with a step back two. Got it. Oh, my gosh. Seth Curry, a sniper and a very good shooter throughout his entire career. 63-56. Maxey spinning, rolling, fading. No. Reed with the putback jam. That's no good either. Grabs his own miss. Tries to go up with a little baby hook. And he got it that time. Not once, not twice, but on the third try, the Sixers able to get a 2. They're down by 5. 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Micic, Martin, Bridges, Curry, and Williams. And for the Sixers, it's Harris, Maxey, Hield, Reed, and Payne. Micic behind the back bounce pass on the little pick and roll offense to Grant Williams. It's denied and stolen away by Harris. Harris to Hield. 7 seconds left to go. Hield back to Maxey over at the logo. 4 seconds to go. Maxey to Payne for 3 on the near wing. Off the mark. And that's going to do it. We go into halftime. The Sixers trail by 5 points. And they're down 63-58. But the good news is that at least that they, even though they got outscored by 10 points in that second quarter, they still, honestly, have been shooting the 3 ball really, really well. Oh, Grace says that she really misses Seth. I agree with that, man. I totally 1,000% agree. Again, guys, sorry, so sorry about the technical difficulties and about the internet problems. If our internet backs out again, I think I'm just going to call it a night because I've been really tired of trying to put up with this. So, but we'll cross that bridge, I guess, when we get there. I'm going to take a sip of water right now. What's up, Snow? Guys, what do you guys think about this game? I'm starting to hit a little breaking point with this team. And here is the podcaster in me coming out right now because we're going into halftime, and this should not be a 5-point game. This is troublesome. The fact that this team, I said coming into today, I didn't say it to you guys, but I said this to a couple of people. Shout out to Mitch Kofsky for, met up with him again today. He's the man. But if the Sixers don't win this game, the rest of the season is going to be a tough watch. I think we know how the rest of the season is going to go if they don't win this game. I'm being serious. They have to win this game. They have to win. They're 8 games above 500 still. If you look at the standings, and we'll do that in just a little bit, I will pull that up. But if they don't win this game, this is very, very telling about a lot of things. Number one, it says that they really are a lottery team without Joel, and that they can't really beat a lot of high level of competition if that's the case. And that is very worrisome. But number two, the other thing that it tells me is that this team just does not have the right pieces intact when it comes to holding the fort down without a superstar. And in the NBA, it's hard. I think that you do have to still have a couple of stars in the league if you want to win. But you would still think that even without Joel, at this stage of his career, this has been going on for 9 years. As great as Tyrese Maxey is, they just don't have another guy that can step in and fill in and give you maybe like another 20 points. That was what the contract of Tobias Harris was supposed to be for, and you're not getting that. And that is what makes this really frustrating. They take on, and I say that they have to win this game because when you look at the schedule ahead, they played the Mavericks on Sunday afternoon, then they play Brooklyn, and then Memphis. Memphis is not a team that you can really sleep on. They've been playing pretty well, and they have a very good roster. Then they are home against the Pelicans, and then they're back on the road versus the Knicks for 2 games, and then in Milwaukee. So this schedule is going to get really tough ahead. And it's just, it's really not a good thing. So if you're the Sixers, you have really just got to really try to win against these lesser opponents and do whatever you can to just stay on top. I don't care if it's close. I care about results. That's all I care about right now. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below. Okay, so let's read some of your comments. Grace from Las Vegas, what's up? Yes. Man, we need a W. Hi, Snowman. Yeah, I agree. I really miss Seth. I miss Seth Curry too, man. I've always liked Seth. I thought that he was a really good steal from Daryl Morey in that trade. So they got what was that? That was for Al Horford, right? That was the Al Horford trade. Or no, that was Danny Green. I think he got Danny Green and Seth Curry for Al Horford, if I'm not mistaken. Just keep calling the game. Don't need anything else. If we don't win, we are going to be lucky in the play-in. You're gonna need luck. That's the bottom line. You're gonna need a healthy Joel Embiid, and you're going to need a very good Tyrese Maxey. And honestly, even with a I hate to be a negative person, but even with a healthy Joel Embiid at this point, let's just say that they do have to play in the play-in tournament, right? They come out of the play-in tournament, and they got to play against Milwaukee or Boston. Do you guys realistically think that they can beat that they will beat those teams? I can't say that they will. They can. That's going to be tough. You know? I can't say it with certainty. It's okay. I've been there. We really need the dub. It feels to me that the Sixers have given up on Nick Nurse and on Joel without Joel Embiid. Without Joel being there. They just don't have enough. That's the bottom line. The roster construction is just not enough. They didn't want to trade Tobias Harris at the trade deadline. And they missed a window. They really missed a window there. I like Buddy Hield a lot. I think Buddy is a very good three-point shooter. I know he's in a little shooting slump. He started off so hot when he got here. But I don't think that this shooting slump is going to last forever. I think he'll snap out of it. But they need a rebounder who is athletic. And they just don't really have those guys. Like the Ricky Council, the fourth types of players, those are the guys that they need. These ballers that are guards that can handle the rock, but also just go get you a bucket. They don't have those guys. And you're going to miss that. And that's the one thing that Miami does such a great job at. And I got to give them credit, Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra and the organization, a lot of credit for, is that they get these guys that are very athletic, that are just basketball players. And what I mean by that is they can just shoot at any given moment in time. They're just aggressive, like these Corey Brewer types of players. You guys remember Corey Brewer? And remember how aggressive he was and how much of a hassle he was to deal with on defense. He was a really feisty guy who could just get you a bucket and was never afraid to just attack and go to the rim. Those are the types of guys that the Sixers just don't have. And it's sad because they've had 9 years to try to figure this out during Joel Embiid's era and his time here, and they just have not done that. It's tough. What else do we have up here? What's up, DFJ? The Kemba, without a good backup center or power forward, we might not go far again. The backup center is one thing, okay? Realistically speaking, you need your center to be out there. You need your stars to be there. But you have to have an athletic rebounder that can get you 20 points. That's why Lauri Markkanen would have been such a great fit. And I think that the Sixers would actually have won some of these games without Joel and with Lauri out there. I'm just giving you my 2 cents, but yeah. They don't have that type of roster where they can just back you up. And this is a bad example here, but even when Steph Curry was out and they had the dynasty with Steph, Clay, KD, and Draymond, and then Iguodala. Well, guess what? If Steph went out, Clay, KD, or somebody else would just step up. Like they had the guys. And yes, were they a super team? They were, and that's why it's probably not like the best example. But I guess another guy that you could probably say, or another team that does a good job at that. How about the Denver Nuggets? Remember when they were missing Jamal Murray, but yet they still had a very good team. I know that Jokic is there, and he's the number one. He's the number one guy. But even if Tyrese Maxey wasn't there for the Sixers, guess what? That impacts the rest of the team. It does. Tyrese means a lot to the Sixers. You can argue, in my opinion, I'm not going to say that he means just as much to the team as Joel does, but he's up there. He's the second most important player on the Sixers squad. Sixers record. Oh, boy. Are we still live? Please tell me we're still live. Are we still live? Are we still live? We're still live? Okay, cool. All right, great. Because my internet has just not been good. Joe was putting the team on his back when Maxey was out with the ankle sprain. He was, but I still think that Maxey, if you lose Maxey, you still lose something to the team. But the point is that if a star player goes down, right, the Denver Nuggets had backups. They did. They had a lot of depth. The Sixers team, I thought that they had depth, but it was just depth around the big man. That's what it was. And now we're starting to see how they really look without him. And people are saying, oh, well, the Sixers aren't a championship team. I'll say this. If Joel comes back fully healthy, they have just as good of a chance as anybody else in the league. That's the bottom line. have they not gotten chemistry with this new core? Yes, they have not gotten chemistry, and you do need team chemistry in order to win. But it is so true that this team just does not look the same at all whatsoever without Joel. And it is clear when you're watching them. It's clear when you look at the analytics. But the bottom line is that if Joel doesn't play, you're not even if Joel plays, you have a fighter's chance. You know? That's the thing that's sad, is that Joel does so many things, and the Sixers, just as an organization, they just have not surrounded him with the right pieces. And the Tobias Harris contract is one of those things where we still go back to the Jimmy Butler conversation to this day. They should have never let Jimmy Butler walk. That's what people say. Hindsight to me is 2020. I think that at the time, Tobias, I wasn't going to say that he was on the same level as Butler, but Butler wasn't really miles away better than Tobias Harris was, even though Butler was still the better player. And I still would have kept him, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling at this point. I feel like they killed it when they traded Pat Bev. I didn't really think about that. Beverly definitely brought heart and soul to the team, but they weren't really, I don't know, when did Beverly get traded? Beverly got traded when? When was the last time he played? The Sixers were still on a big losing streak. That's the thing, is that, I remember, okay, yeah, I remember. They lost 9 of their last 10 before they ended up beating Washington. So with Patrick Beverly out there, Patrick Beverly was a part of that, Grace. He was a part of that 9 to 10 games where they ended up losing. But I get what you're saying, is that he was a good locker room guy. Yeah, I agree with that. A dog, a feisty person. And look, there's no Kelly Oubre Jr. tonight. There's no DeAnthony Melton either. There's still no Covington. Still no KJ Martin. Can this team just get fully healthy, man? Every single year, there's always some sort of an injury with this team. It's like we're going around in circles. It's crazy. All right. What are we going into half number 2? Yes, we are. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live. He was a dog, and he was motivational. Covington needs to get waived, says DFJ. I mean, if he can't stay healthy, I don't know what else you do at this point. All right. Sixers down by 5 as we head into half number 2. The same lineups out there for both teams. Curry dribbling the rock, hands it off to Caleb Martin. Curry gets it back, steps back, pulls up for 2. Can't get it, and Kyle Lowry comes up with his miss. So Lowry, of course, a guy that was on the Charlotte Hornets, just got bought out, and the Sixers ended up getting him. Here's Harris with a turnaround jumper, and he gets the little soft touch. It bounced around the rim 3 times, towards the front, the left, and the right, and then just went down the drain. 63-60 Richards trying to go up against Mo Bamba. Can't finish it, and Bamba comes up with his misses as he boxes him out. So Maxey and the Sixers are going from right to left, and the Hornets will be going from left to right. Maxey getting double-teamed, bounce pass all the way to Harris. Harris with a pass over to Lowry for 3, and he puts it up and in. Lowry ties the game at 63 apiece. That was a near corner 3, and he swishes it from downtown. Nice little shot by Lowry. He can hit the 3 if you leave him wide open. We have a drive and a layup hit by Richards as he was dribbling down the lane. He tried to cut into the lane and got it to go. Maxey, off of his miss, can't get it the first time. The second time, that's a charm. And we're right in the seesaw, and we're back to a tie game. We're about less than 2 minutes underway in this second half. Richards trying to go up with a little layup inside, and he'll hand it off to Trey Mann, and Mann has his way. And again, this is what happens when your big man's not out there. A lot of these drives that Charlotte's even putting together, they're just getting a lot of shots in the lane. 67-65, Maxey driving it, goes up with a shot, and goaltending is called once again by Richards. And it'll be another tie game, 67-67. So his hand just went up over the rim, and the Sixers end up getting a 2 out of it. That was a nice little shot there by Tyrese Maxey. 9:50 left in the third quarter. Curry, bounce pass to Richards. Richards, follow up. Yes. And that'll put Charlotte back out in front. Lowry, Harris, Hield, Maxey, and Bamba for the Sixers. Bamba trying to get the little alley-oop pass by Kyle Lowry, and he missed it. It bounces off the hands of a Hornet, and it'll still be Sixers ball. I thought that Bamba should have just had the little alley-oop pass, and he probably should have just knocked it down, but it jumped a little bit early. 69-67, Lowry inbounds it to Buddy Hield over at the foul line, hands it off to Maxey. Maxey on the right side, trying to take on Caleb Martin. A little Euro step, pass to Harris, wide open 3. No. It was from the near corner, too, and he could not hit it from downtown. Charlotte got the rebound. They're trying to take it coast to coast. Buddy Hield tries to get his little hand into the cookie jar. Can't do so. Martin with a drive to the basket and one. Caleb Martin being very assertive and going downhill like the locomotive that he is. And he'll try to make it a 5-point game, 71-67. And the Sixers are down by 4. The foul was called on Buddy Hield. That was Cody Martin. Did I say Caleb Martin? My gosh. Trey Mann got the assist, and Hield got called for the shooting foul. And the foul shot is good. So back to a 5-point lead. Charlotte goes. I said that my final score prediction was 118-91. Sixers would win that. And so far, I don't think my prediction is looking so good. But there's a lot of time to change that. Bamba gets it from the pass by Tyrese Maxey. Bamba back out to Lowry for 3. Way too long. And Richards gets the board. So Nick Richards in tonight's game has 12 points, just 3 rebounds. Miles Bridges, 13 and 8. Harris was 17 and 7 for the Sixers. 3-pointer by Curry, no. He grabs the offensive rebound and hands it back off to Cody Martin. And Martin lays it up and actually just handed it off to Richards, and Richards got the little layup to go. So now the Hornets are on a little run themselves, and the Sixers have to find a way to just stop the bleeding. Come on. Maxey gets trapped in the backcourt, has to pass it. He'll find Lowry. Lowry from the near corner to the far corner to Harris. Harris will drive it towards the baseline, gets it to go with the left hand. So Harris had to dribble over towards the left, over towards the far side, and he just got it right at the baseline and made the 2. Bridges, wide open. Thought about taking the 3, but decides to take it right to the lane. He was at the top of the key. Here's Curry at the top of the key, taking on Kyle Lowry at the foul line. Passes it back out to Martin for a 3, and that's off the mark. Buddy Hield grabs the rebound. 7:40 left in the third. Maxey steps back, finds Hield at the top of the perimeter. Hield dribbles over towards the left side into the lane, puts up a shot, and steps back and hits the 2. Buddy Hield, not with a lot of points. 8 points for him, 6 assists, though. He's 2 for 5 from downtown. 74-71, 7:22 left to go. Martin tries to hand it off to Seth Curry. Bridges sets up a little screen for Curry, who's dribbling in between the circles between the half-court mark and the top of the key. Martin, step back 2, it's up, and he gets it to go with the shot clock winding down to 2 seconds. It was a turnaround jumper. Cody Martin, what a game he's having. 76-71, 10 points for Martin, and he's 3 for 6 from the field. Maxey with a bounce pass to Hield. Hield to Harris. Harris kicks it out to Lowry. Lowry to Maxey, who lets it fly, and he airballs it. Harris comes up with the offensive rebound and kicks it out to Hield for 3 on the near quarter. Got it! Buddy Hield from downtown. 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Nice shot by Hield. He threw up a bow and an arrow and got a bullseye out of it. 6:28 to go. Bridges steps back, thought about taking the 2, decides to just take it right to the lane for a 2-pointer. It's no good, and rimmed in by Richards. Richards just got the little tip in, and now it's back to a 2-possession game. Harris gets the little dribble handoff, and he'll just have to hand it off to Buddy Hield, who almost lost it in the backcourt, but thank goodness he didn't. Hield on the near wing. He's starting to get hot. 5 seconds left. Step back 3. It's up, and that's no good again. Cody Martin grabs his miss. Buddy Hield, he's been a shooting machine throughout his whole entire career, played with the Kings and the Pacers, and got traded to the Sixers at the deadline. Richards gets it loose, but a reach-in foul is called on Mo Bamba. And the Sixers will call timeout. We're halfway done the third quarter. Philadelphia down by 4 as they call for time. 78-74 with 5:47 left to go in quarter number 3. Did I forget to bring up my water? I did. How about that? At least I have my cup up here. I think I forgot to bring it up. That's all right. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Sorry that the chat's not working tonight on here. I do apologize about that. I can pull it up over here, maybe make life a little bit easier for myself so that way I can see things. So that's nice. But I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a very fantastic Friday night. My name is Jason. This is Play by Play with JJ. We need 4 more subscribers in order for us to get to 1,750. I do want to remind you all, in case you are back on here, and I will refresh the scoreboard. I'll do that right now. But I will not be here on Sunday. I'm actually going to be calling the game, but I'm going to be on I'm going to be on RB's channel once again. It's a 1 o'clock game. RB is not going to be there on Sunday. So that's where we will be. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and tell your friends and family members about this channel. I also want to let you guys know that I know I say this all the time, that we cover not only just the Sixers, but we also do the Phillies and the Eagles too. I'm telling you guys, you're going to have a blast during Phillies season. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. We're going to be doing, the 163. We're going to be trying to do almost every game that we possibly can. So make sure that you join in for the fun. We start on March 28th. Can you guys believe that that's when opening day is? I can't believe that. I'm excited. I think that the Phillies have a run still in them for this year. And hopefully they make it to the World Series. I know that last season did not end the way that they wanted it to, or that we wanted it to. But we had so many people tuning in October. But, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that baseball is just around the corner. And I know I say it all the time on here that we cover the Phillies. We do. And that's really where our biggest audience is, because it's every day, you know? So, all right. Philly take with RB. Okay, so we ride to RB's channel to listen to you. Cool. Yeah, this is powerful indeed. Absolutely, man. It's great. It's nice to be able to collaborate with other people, you know. It is. It's very nice, and that's what I like about this community on here. What else do we have? Reminder, no spoilers on here. If you are interested in becoming a moderator for our channel, especially during baseball season, because we're going to have a lot of people who spoil things, please let me know. So, 78-74, Philadelphia 76ers down by 4 points. 5:40 left to go in the third quarter. Curry gets it on the elbow, puts up a 2. Thought he was fouled, no. And Lowry gets the rebound off his miss. Lowry outlet pass to Maxey. Maxey driving into the lane with the left hand. Gets it to go. Maxey with a little Kyrie Irving move as he finished with the left hand, underhanded scoop, and he got it over on the left side of the baseline. Sixers down by 2. Charlotte going from left to right. Richards at the top of the key. Dribble, handoff to Bridges. Bridges back to Richards on the low pick and roll. Reed playing defense. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Curry on the far corner gets it, and he'll put up a three-pointer over Harris, and that's no good. No shot clock violation called, though, as the buzzer does sound, but the Sixers had full possession. It was Kyle Lowry who got the rebound. Less than 5 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Lowry finds Reed. Reed almost lost it. He has to pass it out to somebody. He doesn't know what to do with it. He dribbles, pivots, does a lot of things. Finds Lowry. Lowry to Maxey for a near corner three. Bullseye! And the Philadelphia 76ers take the lead. Tyrese Maxey with 23, 5, and 4. Another three on the other side is good as gold by Vasilije Micic, and the crowd silences and goes back down to a regular volume. 81-79, and here's Maxey having a staring contest with Vasilije. Batum back to Maxey. Maxey drives it into the lane. Foul line jumper. No. Reed trying to get the rebound. It's tipped into the hands of Lowry. Lowry's set free underneath the basket. Gets it to go. A little layup again, and Paul Reed able to initiate the offensive rebound as he tipped it right into the hands of Lowry. Here's Reed on a little block on Nick Richards, but it goes out of bounds. And I believe that it's still going to be Charlotte basketball. Don't know if they called a foul. I could not see that. But I have to double-check that. Just a few moments. But how about that three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey? That was absolutely awesome. And that three was absolutely clutch, too. And then just the offensive rebound by Paul Reed off the last possession. So Reed does get called for the shooting foul. And Charlotte looks to retake the lead, and they do as we ride the seesaw once again. Richards able to knock down his first foul shot and puts them up 82-81. So Mark Williams not playing. The 22-year-old is out with a back problem. He's expected to return at some point during the season, but this was 21 days ago that he was last talked about on ESPN. 82-81. Richards misses the second foul shot. Maxey gets the rebound. Maxey on the near side in Sixers territory finds Reed. Reed back out to Harris, and Harris lost it. It goes out of bounds towards the far sideline. Sixers with some miscommunication, and Grant Williams will come back in for Nick Richards. I was going to say that besides him, besides Mark Williams, well, the other star that's out for them too is LaMelo Ball. And we expect that he'll be returning at some point this season, too. 82-81, Charlotte up by 1. 3:20 left to go in quarter number 3. Williams passes it off to Bertans for 3. Bertans can't get it, and Batum grabs his miss. It was way too strong. Lowry gets past half court and passes it all the way to Maxey over at the Wells Fargo Center sign. Here's Harris taking on Davis Bertans, a guy that's 6'9". Harris, what's he going to do? We'll try to bully him down low, but we have a whistle called, and that's going to be against the Charlotte Hornets. It's away from the play, I believe. It's a 3-second defensive violation called on Trey Mann. So that's equivalent to a technical foul, and the Sixers will elect to go with Tyrese Maxey to try to tie the game, and they'll get the ball back. Maxey's foul shot is up, and nothing but nets as he drains it. There's a guy who's been shooting about 89% from the line this season, and that's your best free throw shooter right now, even though statistically Tobias Harris is the best free throw shooter on the team, shooting at over 92%. 82-82. Sixers get the inbound to Campaign. Harris on the far side trying to take on Miles Bridges. Bully him down low. Turnaround jumper. Got it! Tobias Harris has 21 points and 8 rebounds too. A 13-foot pull-up jumper. And the Sixers out in front 84-82. Bridges gets the little dribble handoff. Tries to take on Paul Reed as he stopped on the dime. Finds Davis Bertans. Bertans driving it inside, and Campaign gets called for the foul. He thought he got all ball. And there were about 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and we'll have some more free throws coming up. Nick Nurse not so happy with the call, and the Hornets will call a timeout here, I believe, and yes, they will. So Steve Clifford wants to go back to the drawing board. Sixers only up by 2 with still a lot of time left to go in this third quarter. Tobias is alive. He is alive. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash that subscribe button, guys. We need 4 more subs in order for us to get to 1,750 subscribers. Let me check something really quickly. I don't usually like to do this. Oh, thanks, Mom. My mom just brought up my water for me. That was nice. Oh, I think I left the canteen down there, but that was nice. She got me a glass. Moms are the best, man. Shout out to moms out there. Shout out to all the moms. And the dads, too. All the good ones that are out there. I love you, Mom. And I mean that. I do. Live new chat. Yes, but wait, I wanted to see something else. I don't usually like to be on my phone during these lives. I did have to turn on Twitter notifications though because I just realized that I had them off. I get so tired of Twitter notifications going off during the middle of the night, and I can't just silence the bells. If there's something that I have to turn off, I have to turn off the whole entire app, and then I forget to turn it back on. And I'm like, wait, why is Twitter not being so loud? Yes, and the mother fathers, exactly. I know what you meant, but yes, you're very funny. I haven't heard that one on here. I've heard it before, but it's so stupid. But it's funny. It is. There was something I wanted to check. Okay, that's what it was. Did he ever get back to me? I don't think he did. I'll have to reach out to him again. Okay. So I met Spike Eskin on Monday. And Spike is a very, very nice guy. Always been a big fan of Rights to Ricky Sanchez. Always have loved what he did at WFAN. And now he's back here in Philly on WIP. I'm excited for him, you know. I'm really happy that he's back here. But he came to speak to the Rowan students. I went as an alum. Very nice guy. Tried to get in touch with him. I would like to. Be really cool to try to collaborate with him, but I wanted to get in touch with him, but I don't think he saw my email. All right, 2:32 left in the third quarter. Sixers just up by 2. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Williams hands it off to Bridges. Bridges with a little layup. That's no good, but he gets the follow-through dunk as he slams it home over Paul Reed. Miles Bridges. Well, he's starting to heat up a little bit. 15 points. Needs one more rebound to get a double-double. He's 6 for 12 from the field and is 3 for 5 from downtown. Here's Maxey on the far side. Dribbles past Richards. Richards trying to play defense on him. Lots of dribble handoffs now as the Sixers have campaigned with the ball. Payne with the foul line jumper off the dribble. Bullseye. And the Sixers back up by 2. A nice little play by Campaign, a guy that can just initiate his own shot. And that gives him now just 3 points. 3 points and 4 assists for him. He's been quiet. Seems like he has more points, though. Richards on the little give and go to Bertans for a 3. And Maxey says, no, I got it. Healed on the little fast break. Tries to go down low and kicks it back out to Payne. Payne to Maxey at the top of the key. Maxey ISO. 2-pointer from the circle. No. A little bit short. Richards rebound. Outlet pass. All the way to Williams. And once again, Charlotte trying to reset, and they can take the lead with a 3 or tie the game with a 2. Williams dribbling over Paul Reed, and there's a little bounce pass back out to Bridges. Bridges to Williams, and that's no good. That was Grant Williams, and he just could not get that one to go. Bryce McGowan's also out there for the Hornets, too. Payne wants to ISO over Davis Bertans. He steps back, he lets it fly, and that goes in and out. Reed with the offensive rebound. It got stripped, though, by McGowan's and stolen back by the Charlotte Hornets. We have another steal off the bad pass by Cody Martin. And here is Tyrese Maxey trying to go from C to shining C, and he can't do so. But he is fouled anyways. I like that. Maybe that's a punchline that we could use, from C to shining C, like from coast to coast. Kind of like that. The Hornets call a timeout with 35.1 seconds left, and you have to think that they're probably going to challenge this because Williams, they're saying that Williams did not get That Williams shouldn't have gotten called for a shooting foul, and that's what Steve Clifford's arguing. I got a 50% profit boost on them, so I'm hoping. I need the Hornets to win this, says Johnny. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for coming on here. I appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, if you just subscribe to my channel down below, Johnny, if that was you, give yourself a shout-out, man. Shout out to Johnny. Or shout yourself out if you just subscribe to the channel down below. I need the Hornets to win this. A W. Come on, Sixers. I need you to focus. I need myself to focus. I've been, like, so out of focus today. Don't know why. Don't know why. Subscribed and liked, says Johnny. There you are, Johnny. Nice. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. How's everybody's Friday night going? Anybody have any cool plans for the weekend? Comment down below. 35 and 3/10 of a second to go. Every time that all these monitors flash, I get scared. So Harris has 21 points tonight. He's 9 for 13 from the field and is 3 for 6 from 3. He was actually 3 for 5 from 3 in the first quarter and just stopped taking threes. I don't know why. But the Sixers are going to need him to try to do that, especially if Embiid comes back. So Clifford challenged the call, and it was overturned, and the Hornets retained their timeout, so there was no foul on Tyrese Maxey. And I think that that's going to lead to a jump ball, right? So Williams didn't foul him. He didn't foul him. That was all ball. Maybe at the last second, maybe. But I don't know. All right, so we have a jump ball over at the Sixers logo. And Reed going up against Bridges, and Reed wins that battle. Maxey gets it in the backcourt. Now is in the Sixers front court. He's over at the foul line, tries to go up with a little teardrop. It was blocked by Williams, and the Sixers got a rebound out of it. There was also a foul called. It's on Bryce McGowens with 26.2 seconds to go. So McGowens just tried to reach in from behind. And that's what the foul was. So Williams did block Maxey's shot. And now Maxey's going to go to the line. First foul shot, he does drain that one. And that'll put the Sixers up by 3. The Sixers, we talked about their schedule ahead. But what's interesting, and I didn't realize this, is that they play the Hornets again on March 16th. Then they play the Miami Heat on March 18th. And then they go on their West Coast road trip, and they play in Phoenix, and then versus the Lakers and the Clippers as well, and the Kings. Can't forget about that. So it's 88-84. We'll be providing those 10 o'clock games. Don't you worry. We'll be on for those games. It's 88-84. Sixers up by 4 as Maxey does hit both free throws. Here's a three-pointer on the other side by the Hornets. No. And the Sixers trying to save it. They do so. Reed has to put up a full-court pass shot, and that's up, and that's no good. So that's going to do it. And we go into the final frame of this ball game. Sixers up by 4. They were down by 5 going into halftime, and we go into quarter number 4. Grace says, I hit the like button. Did you? Love that. Love that. Okay, that works. All right, I'm going to ask you a Sixers trivia question as we go into the fourth quarter. And if you get the answer right, you'll hear this. If you get the question wrong, you'll hear that. Okay? All right, let's do this. So, tell me, who represented the 76ers in the three-point contest in back-to-back seasons in 2003, beginning in 2003? I don't think this should be a hard one. Who represented the 76ers in the three-point contest in back-to-back seasons beginning in 2003? Does anybody know? Anybody want to take a wild guess? Let us know down below what your thoughts are. Kyle Korver, Mike Boyd. What's up, Mike? I haven't heard from you in a while. Cam's here too. Yep. What's up, Cam? You got it. Mike got it. Mike was like, I'm going to come right on in and just, surprise JJ and just throw something right at him. He's doing the trivia question, perfect timing. This is a good way for me to just slide right in. That was beautiful, man. I got to give you credit for that. That's awesome. Cam says Korver. Yep, you got it. You all got it, guys. Congratulations, Kyle Korver. Does anybody know how many total three-pointers Kyle Korver has hit throughout his entire Sixers career? Anybody know? Anybody? Anybody want to take a wild guess? Let me know. Anybody? Wasn't his first in 2004? Nope, 2003. How is it Kyle Korver? He was drafted in 2003. Yeah. Who represented the 76ers in the three-point contest in back-to-back seasons beginning in 2003? Yeah, he did it. The 2003 to 04 season. That's how they go by. 88 to 84. All right, here we go. Kyle Lowry goes up with a little step-back two-pointer from the foul line, and he gives the Sixers now a 6-point lead. All right, so that makes it 90 to 84, and now the Sixers have to play defense on the other side, and they allow a two-pointer, that's going to make it 90 to 86 as the Hornets are able to get a bucket back. Buddy Hield will step in for a campaign, I believe, and the Sixers will have it with 11:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. So here's Lowry on the far wing. Takes it over towards the baseline. Puts up a high-arcing runner. No. Reed grabs the offensive rebound. Lowry does get back up. And Batum hands it off to Payne. Payne with an alley-oop pass to Reed, and he throws it down. Reed with the feed, and he throws it down for two. 92-86. 10:40 left in the fourth quarter. Once again, Charlotte with the ball. Step back two on the other side. No good. Trey Mann missed the 16-foot jumper, and the Hornets did get the rebound as Payne had to go for it out of bounds over towards the near sideline, and it just went out of bounds. Okay, you should have said that right. Well, that's how it was on the little trivia question calendar that my parents got me. But yeah, I probably should have looked over the question. You're right about that. Here's Bertans for a step-back three. That's off the mark. Sixers again with another rebound. They have put up 30 assists tonight. Harris has had a hot hand in this game. He'll find Batum for three. Nothing but nets as Nico Batum goes up against his former team and gets the trifecta to fall from downtown. Timeout by Steve Clifford. We're about 2 minutes underway in the fourth quarter, and the Sixers starting off with a 7-2 run. All right. Nice. Anybody know how many three-pointers Kyle Korver hit in a Sixers uniform? That was the second part of my question. Does anybody know? Anybody? Anybody? We are on fire. Anybody know how many threes Kyle Korver hit in a Sixer uniform? Anybody want to guess? So he represented the Sixers in the three-point contest in back-to-back seasons, and they say it was beginning in 2003. And when you look at his career, okay, he was drafted he played in 2003 with the Sixers. He did. He started off in the 03-04 season. So he was selected by the New Jersey Nets as the 51st overall pick. And then as a rookie in the 03-04 season, he actually had 4.5 points per game. Huh, I did not know that. 239 says Grace. That is incorrect. A lot more, I'll tell you that. How many threes did Kyle Korver hit in a Sixers uniform? Does anybody know? Anybody want to take a wild guess? The worst guess is the ones that aren't guessed. I like that. I don't know whoever came up with that. I think I came up with that. But yeah. Anybody know? Anybody want to guess? Another one. 239 is not even close. Not even close. Anybody else? How many three-pointers did Kyle Korver hit in a Sixers uniform? Anybody? How many three-pointers did Kyle Korver hit in a Sixers uniform? So Korver played from 2003 to 2008, if that gives you any sort of a hint. Tom says, who cares? It's a trivia question, my guy. So, for that, that's what I got to do. Anybody know? 4,078. Nope. I said for the Sixers, not his career. You got to listen. 10:02 left to go in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia leads it by 9 points. 4,078. Here's Bertans, who steps back, pulls up for a three off the dribble, and he got it. Oh, my gosh. He has just been killing the Sixers tonight. That's like his fourth three-pointer that he's made, according to my counting. So 9:40 left. Payne tries to stop on a dime, hands it off to Kyle Lowry. Lowry thought about fading away to the basket, but decided not to. Here's Reed spinning, rolling, baby hook. Yes! That was a turnaround hook shot, too. Not as big as the sky hook by Kareem, but actually went up a little bit further than I thought. We have a drive to the basket by Martin, and that's denied by Paul Reed. Robert Covington even on the bench saying, where did that come from? And Reed being just a little beam of light, just getting the little chase down block, and the Hornets still have a possession. 330, that's incorrect. I'll take two more guesses. How many three-pointers did Kyle Korver hit in a Sixers uniform? 97-89, Bertans catches, shoots, pulls up for three, off the mark, and Harris comes up with rebound number 10. A double-double for Toby. Harris trying to take his defender to Septa. That's Cody Martin. And Richards swats it away into the hands of Cody Martin. 9 minutes to go in the fourth. Martin at the top of the perimeter. Passes it to Williams. Williams back to Martin. Martin trying to go down low against Paul Reed. Let's see if he wins this contest here. It's up, and that somehow goes in. The finger roll finish by Cody Martin over Paul Reed, and it was nothing but nets. Harris gets the pass from Payne, steps back, pulls up for two, too strong, and a tip by Reed into the hands of Payne. One more to Lowry for three. Yes! Oh, yes, baby! Lowry puts the Sixers in the century mark. 100-81. 8:20 to go in the fourth. So Lowry got the 25-footer. And now Williams gets it back to Martin. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Richards for two with the baby floater, and he gets fouled by Payne. So Cam Payne, there was about 3.1 seconds to go on the shot clock. and he gets called for the foul. But how about Paul Reed, man, making a big impact, getting back on the defensive side, and also, making a couple of really nice buckets too. 11 points for him off the bench and 7 rebounds. And good job by Nick Nurse for having him come off the bench in this game. I like that little statement there. I think that was a really good move by him. Tobias with 21 and 10, and also 4 assists. And how about Kyle Lowry too? Can't forget about him. 13 points, 8 assists, and 4 boards. 661. Yes, you got it. That's correct. That's correct. Grace got it. Grace, you're the best. Grace got it. Yeah, 661 in the Sixers uniform. That's how many three-pointers Kyle Korver hit. Richards with the foul shot. Yes. So both foul shots are good. And now it's a 7-point game with 8 minutes to go. The Sixers are shooting at an 86% rate at the line. They're 6 for 7. Here's Reed inside to Harris. Harris with a little reverse layup. Yes! He uses the window. And Paul Reed with a good find down low to Toby. 23 for Harris. Another layup on the other side, and that's up and in by Trey Mann. Mann made the little 5-foot hook shot. It's 102-95. Maxey trying to answer back with his own. No. Batum follow through. Yes! He throws it down the hatch. And a timeout called by Steve Clifford again. They now have one timeout left. It's 104-95. 7:28 to go in quarter number 4. And, Paul Reed and the Sixers doing a good job in this second half, just outscoring the Charlotte Hornets 46-32. And they seem like that they're just a completely different team out there. We're on fire. Harris has a double-double. No Oubre, no Melton, no Embiid, and no problem, says Larry. What's up, Larry? Thanks for coming on here. Let's check up on the Flyers, actually. Let's do that right now. Let's look at their score because I am curious. The Flyers are down 3-2. Oh, it's going into the third period, too. My gosh, they have got to win these games, man. Sixers and the Flyers just have to win these games. If we look at the standings really quickly, first of all, if you are just coming in, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We're live for Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, which is coming up at the end of the month, and I'm excited about that. And then we got Eagles football too. That's also what we cover as well. We don't talk about them right now, but yeah, I wanted to look at the standings for the NBA Eastern Conference really quickly. So the Sixers right now are one game behind the Knicks, and the Knicks are in 4th place. The Sixers are tied with Orlando and Indiana, who currently have the 6th and the 7th seed, and then the Heat are a half game behind the Sixers, the Magic, and the Pacers. So the Heat are in 8th place. If the Sixers want to try to stay out of the play-in tournament seeds, they're going to have to get the 6th seed, because the 7 through 10 seeds would all have to be involved in the play-in tournament. So it's getting really tough now. The Knicks are in 4th place, and they're 35-25. The Sixers are 34-26, or 33-25. That's right. So, that's wild. Crazy. Absolutely wild. Hi, Grace. Hi, JJ. Hi, everyone. Flyers good first period, bad second period. Well, the Sixers started off really poor, or shooting really poorly in that second quarter. They did okay in the first quarter. They didn't get off to the best start, but now they're starting to find a rhythm, and they're on fire from 3. And Paul Reed's doing a good job making a lot of shots. I will say that the Hornets don't really have a lot of size, and the Sixers, I think that's working out to their advantage. But give them credit, they're up by 9. 104-95, 7:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Bertans has to pass it, finds Cody Martin for 3 on the near wing. Off the mark, and Harris comes up with rebound number 12. A dozen rebounds for Tobias Harris, and a 20-point double-double. That has been much needed. Maxey gives it down low to Batum, and a reach-in foul is called on Davis Bertans. Nico Batum, who's been pretty quiet in this game, he did hit a three a little bit earlier in the second half, but I want to try to see him get going a little bit too. Harris will be the inbounder from the far sideline. Finds Reed. Reed with a bounce pass to Batum. Batum back to Harris for three on the far wing. Yes! Toby with the Midas touch. And Philadelphia in front by 12 points. All of a sudden, they're shooting the lights out of the gym at the Wells Fargo Center. 6:45 left to go in the fourth. And Bridges answers with a two. A little baby hook shot. And we're back to a 10-point game with 6:35 to go. Maxey working pretty slowly here and now starts to get a little bit of a move. He's on the far wing. He'll try to find Reed. Reed thought about taking a three from the far corner. That's not what you want to see. Reed is now stuck over at the far wing. Here's Maxey cutting, driving, and he gets the layup to go. Paul Reed again with a nice pass. And Maxey just went down low. He knew that Reed was stuck in traffic. And he was like, let me beat my defender to the punch. And he did as he punched his ticket towards the lane. Maxey grabs the rebound off the missed shot again by Bridges. 6 minutes to go. Maxey bounce pass to Reed. Reed kicks it back out to Batum for a wide open three. In and out it goes again. Reed touches it. It's saved by Martin and intercepted by Bridges. He will try to find a teammate of his, and we have a whistle called. And I guess that's going to go against the Sixers, but the heart and soul in tonight's fourth quarter by this Philadelphia team has been absolutely electric. They've turned the lights on. Paul Reed had the binoculars with that beautiful dish out to Tyrese Maxey, who just got a little layup to go. And the Sixers up by 12. 5:43 left in the fourth quarter. Martin from near wing to far wing. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges with a little reverse layup. In and out it goes, and we have another whistle called against the Sixers. So this will result in foul shots. Again, the Hornets, they actually have 2 timeouts. I said that they had 1 left. The Sixers have 4. So I stand corrected on that. Rebounds are absolutely the key. Hey, Ranger looks good today. I didn't get to watch today. I did not get to watch. I haven't really been watching spring training. We have a timeout called with 5:36 left to go. That's for the Sixers, so they're down to 3 timeouts. Harris did get called for the shooting foul. Bridges did make the first foul shot, and the timeout is called. All right. We got 38 lovely people on here watching. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Just wanted to remind you all that on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock p.m. when the Sixers play, we're going to be on Philly Take with RB once again. So I hope that you guys will be able to join me on there. We're going to be calling the game for our boy RB and filling in for him. So that's where we'll be on Sunday afternoon. Don't forget that. RB's channel, Philly Take with RB, and I will write that down below. I'm showing 3-1 regardless, regarding the timeouts. It's 3-2 because of the chat. It is 3-1 now. Yeah, you're right. NBC Sports had it wrong. You're right. No, you're right, Larry. Thanks for the correction. Philly Take with RB. That's where we'll be on Sunday. Philly Take with RB is the channel. We'll be calling the game on Sunday. Actually, is there a link? If somebody could double check for me on RB's channel to see if there's a link to the game on Sunday, just copy and paste that down below if you can. 109 to 99. I think he said that he made the links this week, so I think that it should be out there. 5:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. You could do it during a timeout. That's totally fine. Maxey gets it over on the far wing. Hands it off to Batum for a 3. Catches, shoots, fires. No. Reed tried to get the rebound as it went into the hands of Bridges, and then Reed just touched it last as it went out of bounds towards the Sixers baseline. A good effort nonetheless by B-Ball Paul. Harris with 26 points, 11 rebounds. Maxey with 28 points 6 rebounds and 5 assists, and Reed with 11 points and 8 boards too. Lots of action in this ball game. A missed shot by Bridges, and Seth Curry goes down. It's 5-on-4 basketball. Sixers have it on their side. Maxey over on the near wing. It was on the near wing, and he got fouled, and Seth Curry is in a lot of pain grabbing onto that left knee. It's that right ankle, actually. Oh, my gosh. So Cody Martin got called for a personal foul, and Curry does get help as he ends up getting up. But he is hobbling, and the trainer and a teammate are going to help him try to go back to the locker room, and that, of course, is a big loss for the Hornets. But fans applaud Seth Curry as much as he made a really big impact here in a Sixers uniform, and they absolutely loved him. He landed so awkwardly on that right ankle when he was trying to go up against Paul Reed. Oh, my gosh. It kind of reminds you of sometimes like when Joel Embiid had problems landing, and he would have landed so awkwardly on that right ankle or just that left ankle or whatever. Well, that's what happened right there. 109-99. Maxey steps back, lays it up, or puts up a three. That's in and out again. And another rebound by the Hornets. Trey Mann got the rebound. Grant Williams for three on the near side. Or that was a layup, actually, as he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for one more. So Williams got it. I thought he was going to take a three because the screen froze. But he'll go to the line for a three-point play, so I guess that wasn't really too far off. 109-101 is the score, and he got fouled by Kyle Lowry. As the foul shot is up, and that is no good. Harris got the board. Grant Williams, who's been not such a bad foul shooter throughout his career, he missed that one, and that was a big missed foul shot. Maxey on the drive to the basket, tries to go up with a shot, and Martin blocks it. He swats it away. It goes out of bounds, and it'll still be Philadelphia basketball. 38 people on here watching. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Algo Gang, do your thing. I will not be on my channel. It's just going to be on RB's channel. Lowry gets the inbound, finds Maxey for three on the near corner. Yes! Tyrese Maxey holds his pose. Philadelphia up by 11. That was clutch. 31 points for Maxey. Here's a three-pointer by Bridges, and that's good. Every time Maxey hits a 25-footer or a big shot from three, Bridges just has some sort of response and takes the light off of Tyrese Maxey. Lowry back to Maxey over on the far wing. Maxey steps back, he spins, he turns, and he hands it off to Reed, but we have a whistle called on Charlotte. There were about 6 seconds left on the shot clock, too, so Tyrese from downtown, he's 5 for 9 from three. He does have 31 points in tonight's outing, but also what's been really impressive about the performance, he hasn't really turned the ball over. He hasn't actually turned the ball over at all in this game. That's what I meant to say. Maxey gets the little dribble handoff. A little give and go to Reed towards the basket. Reed back out to Lowry. Lowry bounce pass to Maxey for a wide open three. It's short. And a rebound goes to Charlotte. Maxey had the look, and he had all day and night to shoot it. Just could not make it. Milligier trying to take it all the way to the rim with the right hand, and he gets fouled. And Charlotte not going to bed just yet. Being the Hornets that they absolutely are, they try to stay in there and fight with any opponent that they can. It's 112-104, and Kyle Lowry, the former Charlotte Hornet, who got bought out, and the Sixers, that's where he went to. Well, he ends up fouling his former teammate. First foul shot, that is good by Vasilije Micic. So if he makes this free throw here, that goes down to a two-possession game. And it'll make it 112-106. 3:25 left to go. Micic at the line for the second foul shot. And he swishes it. So we got a ball game. 112-106, the game not over just yet. Lowry finally picks up the basketball over towards the half-court mark. And Lowry, well, we have a timeout called by the Sixers. So the Sixers now down to 2 timeouts. And we'll be right back. Just did, and hit the notification bell so I won't miss it. Thanks for the link. Thanks. I appreciate that, guys. Grace is the best. That's why she's the best mod. Larry's actually... oh, my gosh. You guys, all my mods are the best. All my mods are the best. Larry honestly is a really, really good mod, too. He really is. I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. That's not what I meant. Grace is the best. Larry's the best, too. Y'all are the best. I love you guys. Yeah, I will not be posting it on my channel. I can't do that. I asked RB if we could, and RB was like, "No, we can't do that for this weekend." So it's fine. I'm happy for the opportunity. You know, like that's really awesome. Larry is the best. I'm the oldest mod. I think I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But Larry really is a great mod. Y'all are great mods. Shout out to the mod squad. Shout out to the mod squad. All right. Let's get back to the game. Maxey gets the inbound. He's over on the near wing. 13 seconds left in the shot clock. Here's Maxey over at the logo, having a staring contest with Cody Martin. Little screen gets set by Lowry. Maxey dribbles over towards the right side. Hands it back off to Lowry for 3. He airballs it, but we have a shooting foul called. It's on Cody Martin, right? Lowry's looking up at the shot clock. I thought maybe that they signaled a foul for Cody Martin, but I can't tell. And Lowry's looking up at the scoreboard. They made a call, and it was on the play. And I thought maybe Lowry got fouled, but maybe he got fouled for not closing out properly. And the Sixers, yep, it's an offensive foul, and the Sixers want to challenge this. And they will. They'll get their wish granted. So we have another timeout. Yep, offensive foul. So the rule is that when a shooter is in their emotion and they're trying to close out, they can't kick their leg out. You used to be able to do that, but now you can't. So you can't. If you kick your leg out on the defender, that's an offensive foul. And the reason why they changed that rule was because, if you guys remember correctly, when Kawhi Leonard played against, it was Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs, they played against the Golden State Warriors in the 16-17 playoffs, and Leonard, that's how he got injured in the first game. Got it right the second time. Jen is the best. Grace is my first wife's name. I didn't know that. She wasn't the best. You should do a collab with RB. I would love to, man. I would love to collab with RB. I want to get him on one of my pods, you know. So all right, so let's see here. So Lowry on the closeout. I don't know if he stuck his leg out. I mean, I know that it wasn't like he just kicked it out. It was a regular motion, in my opinion. I don't know. I think that should be on the defender that was trying to close him out. It wasn't like he kicked his leg out and tried to make him trip. Nothing. It was just a regular shooting motion and nothing too excessive about that. So I'm surprised if they keep this, or if they say that it was indeed an offensive foul. I would really like an explanation on that. They're still at the scorer's table, but they just came back. NBC Sports Philadelphia, that is. They just came back from break. Both of the refs in the headsets, I wanted to make sure I get this correctly. We have Scott Twardowski, and he's in his 13th season in the NBA as a referee. And the other guy that was in the headsets was Evan Scott. Evan Scott's the umpire. He's number 78. So he's talking things over with Scott Twardowski. And then Zach Zarba is the crew chief. So he's number 15. I know that you guys can't see, but they're still talking things over. All right, so now they're going into the mic, and let's see what the call is. So the call was overturned, and the Sixers retained their timeout. I I guess that they had conclusive evidence to overturn it, and honestly, it looked like it was the right call because there wasn't anything excessive there on the closeout by Lowry, so it should still be. Lowry missed the shot, yeah. Okay, this is where it gets confused because ESPN's ahead of us, but yes, the challenge is successful, so the Sixers will not have the basketball, and it'll be Hornets ball. What? So Lowry, because he missed the 25-foot, the 25-footer, the Hornets still have the ball because they got a defensive rebound from it? Oh, my gosh. It's like that they actually lost the challenge. Oh, my gosh. 112-106, Hornets have the ball. Williams gets it down low. That is so confusing. Williams back outside to Micic. Micic trying to part the Red Sea, and traffic comes. He has to pass it away. Miles Bridges for three. Yes, he got it from the far corner, and the Hornets down by 3 now. 2:35. The Sixers have to be very careful, and they got to make all the shots that they can. That was a 25-footer by Bridges. Maxey gets the handoff from Buddy Hield. Maxey with a dribble bounce pass to Harris. Harris, what's he going to do? Harris backs down his defender, Bridges. He steps up, he turns around, and hits a turnaround jumper. 114-109. Tobias Harris, who had 41 points over his last 4 games combined, has 28 in this game. There's a 3 by Williams. He was left wide open, and he nails it. How could you leave him wide open? The defense literally just stepped away from him and left him wide open on the near wing, and now it's a 2-point game. It's 114-112. We have a stoppage in play with exactly 2 minutes to go. It's like the 2-minute warning as we're in the fourth quarter. All right, so now Harris inbounds it to Tyrese Maxey, and Maxey walks the floor. He's at the logo, gets past the half-court mark sign. Maxey dribbles over towards the right side. Tyrese Maxey with 1:48 left to go. Has to hand it off to Harris on the near wing at the three-point line. What's he going to do? Harris steps back, passes it to Hield for 3 on the near corner. No. Offensive rebound by Lowry, but we have a whistle called. It's a loose ball foul on Grant Williams. Williams fouled Batum as he was trying to go up for a rebound, and that was the right call, too. He was grabbing onto his jersey, and you can't do that. Sixers have a fresh 14. 1:35 left to go. Maxey gets the inbound. He wants to ISO. He's at the logo. He steps up towards the three-point line at the top of the key. Hands it off to Lowry. Lowry bounce pass to Harris for 3. Got it! Tobias Harris coming up large. 117-112. Keep feeding the hot hand, they say. 117 with 1:15 left to go. Here we go once again. Bridges at the top of the key, taking on Nick Batum. He'll try to lay it up, and he lays it in. Miles Bridges now with 27 points, leading the way for Charlotte. 1 minute left to go. Here we go. Maxey has it. 14 on the shot clock, and they have got to make another bucket here. Every time the Sixers come up with something, the Hornets get a counterpunch. Maxey, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Has to pass it out to Batum for a wide-open 3. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Buddy Hield. He kicks it out to Lowry. 38 seconds to go, and the Sixers get a big offensive rebound. Maxey steps back. He'll try to drive it in towards the lane. We have a whistle called, and it'll be on the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey. He looks a little bit furious right here. And are they going to call offensive foul? I thought that's what the ref signaled, and I think that is what they're going to signal. Sixers got the offensive rebound, and Grant Williams got called for the foul, and the Sixers are in the bonus. I don't know why Tyrese Maxey was mad, but regardless, Grant Williams got called for the foul, and Maxey will go to the line to try to ice the game. 30.8 seconds left. Both teams in the bonus. Sixers only up by 3. Williams got called for a foul. Was that not in the act of shooting? Now, so Lowry's going to go to the line. Huh. Well, regardless, there's Caleb Martin. He's hobbling just a little bit. 30.8 seconds left. So Williams got called for a loose ball foul. That's what happened. He fouled Lowry away from the play, and Lowry's first foul shot is good, and I guess Maxey thought that he was fouled, and that's what he was arguing. 118 to 114, and there's 6 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Toby is in fuego mode. He is. 31 for Tobias and 31 for Maxey. Lowry with a 14-point double-double. He has 10 assists. And now he makes the free throw, and the Sixers up by 5. Charlotte has to burn a timeout, and that's what they'll do. They still have 1 left. The Sixers have 2, and with 30.8 seconds left, we'll have to walk the floor in just a little bit. How old is William? SI Senior Larry. Mod Squad. Man, Toby's hot tonight. I said that he had 41 combined points over his last 4 games. What the heck is this? Big shots, and all the plays are for him. And I'm thinking, what are they doing? And he's hitting them. What? Of course, this is when Tobias gives you a 30-point double-double. Of course. That's what's so frustrating. That's what's so frustrating. He got me beat. No substitute for life experience. Oh, I thought we were talking about Toby. But we're still talking about the mods. Love the mod squad. Curious minds think alike. One more sub till we get to 1,750. Come on, man. Tell your friends about this channel. I love each and every one of you. We got 30.8 seconds left. Philadelphia leads it by 5. 30.8 seconds to go. And I want to remind you all that we will be back on Sunday, but we will be on Philly Take with Arby's channel. And make sure that you tune in. Somebody will provide the link in just a few moments. All right, so Micic will inbound it. And there's a little shot that goes up, and it's blocked by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to Lowry. Lowry back to Maxey. They try to play keep away, and Maxey gets fouled. So Maxey's defense comes up larger than life. 23 seconds to go. That was man that was trying to drive it into the lane, and Maxey had a little chase down block from behind and said, "Not in my house." So Maxey will go to the line for 2 and put the Hornets potentially to sleep. The first foul shot, nothing but net. And now Maxey with the game scoring, who now has the most points in the game, 32 points. I was going to say he has a game scoring high, 32. He's 5 for 5 from the line. 120 to 114. Second foul shot, that's good. 121, 114. And the Hornets burn their final timeout. So now the Sixers, if they just play defense, they win. That's all they got to do. Last timeout used. 48 people on here watching. So the Sixers will be back on Sunday afternoon against the Dallas Mavericks. And we'll be on Philly Take with RB's channel, filling in for our boy and helping the brother out. It's what we do, man. That is what we do. Hopefully this works great. Yes, 269 people on there watching. I think we hit that thumbs up button for our boy. All right. Let's go, man. That's the dagger. Game over. I became a Phils fan in 75. 23 seconds left. Maxey with 33. And Harris with 31 and 12. 31 points, 12 rebounds. He's 5 for 8 from downtown. He hit a big three-pointer with about 1:45 left to go. Also, can't forget about his step-back two-pointer that he had as well. So here we go. Once again, 121, 114. Charlotte inbounds it as they're holding on to their last breath. The inbound goes to Bertans. Catch and shoot three. It's up, and that's airballed, and that's going to do it. Lowry comes up with the rebound. 15 seconds to go. They're not even going to foul him. And the Sixers fans give the Sixers a standing ovation as they win and beat Charlotte 121-114. Let's go. Clap your hands, everybody. Feels finally good to play the song. Haven't played it in a while, but they needed it tonight. Woo! They needed that tonight. Good win. That was a good one. That was a good win. Good win. That was a very, very good win. I have to say, we play the song when we have good wins. And that right there was a good win. They deserved that tonight, We're trying to stay out of the play-in spot, and we got to win these games. These are must-win games. I don't care who they play. I don't care. They have to win. And they got the job done. My biggest takeaway tonight, and I want to hear what your thoughts are. My final score prediction was 118-91. It was 121-114. I wonder who was the closest in the chat. But yeah, great. That was a much-needed win. I don't feel excited after that. They needed it, but I'm happy that they won because they need to be in that W column. They just do. This was a big win to keep them out of that play-in spot right now. And the schedule's going to get tougher, guys. It's going to get tougher. They take on Dallas on Sunday. Dallas has been pretty good this season. That game's at 1 o'clock. The Mavericks are 34-25. If they can beat Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, I think that would be really awesome. And they should. I think that it would be a very good game, but I would like to see them win there. Like to see them win against Brooklyn. Like to see them win against the Grizzlies. They could, if they really wanted to, they could go on a 5-game winning streak. And I'm not trying to push it. I'm not trying to, push this thing out of context. But a win's a win, and they got it. If they would have lost this game, we would have been so outraged. But they got the win. And it's been a while since we last played the song. The last time we played the song was when they played the Cavs, and I wasn't here for the last time that they played the Cavs, but it was on February 12th. So, okay, it's been 18 days, something like that. Shake is available per Shams. I don't want Shake, man. I don't want Shake Milton back. Don't want Shake Milton back. All right, let's see how the Flyers are doing. It's 4-2. Oh, they're down by 2 goals against the Capitals. Ugh, that sucks. All right, well, at least the Sixers won. At least one team that has to win has actually got the job done tonight. But the Flyers have to win these games too. It's not easy for them either. They're fighting for an 8th seed, right? Last time I checked the standings, they were in the 7th spot. So they have to win their games too. All right. I'll see you guys Sunday. I'll see you guys on Sunday. All right, one more time. We'll post the link down below. Yes, that's where we'll be. We will be on Philly Take with RB's channel. Let's see if I can copy and paste the link, actually. I saw Grace post it. There she is. If Grace wants to do it, she can. She'll probably beat me to the punch. But that's where we'll be on Sunday. We'll be on Philly Take with RB's channel. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I love each and every one of you. And I hope you have a great day on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And we'll be back on Sunday. One more time, I'll post the link down here. And we'll give it to you guys because you guys are the best. I think Grace just posted it, but it's okay. We'll post it again. There we go. Grace did beat me, but yes. All right, love you all. Let's go watch the end of the Flyers game. Good night.